right, guys, we seem to be getting going here. All righty. So I have a new skill here. I remembered to open the chat. So see, a couple of you guys are out there. Allison and Terry and Don and Shanna. Hello, hello. All righty.
Hello.
Hey, I just heard somebody. Hello.
Yeah, this is Don.
Hey, Don, how you doing?
I'm doing wonderful. How are you?
I'm good too. Good too.
Good.
I'm about to mute you because I must do so, okay?
You go right ahead. It doesn't make any difference. Just wanted to say hi.
All right. Lovely to hear your voice. And you can chat with me too. You have a chat thing down on the bottom.
Yeah, but I have to get my old fat fingers to press everything and it doesn't work right.
I hear you. I hear you. Well, I just, recently discovered that I have that. So it's all good. All right, guys, welcome. We'll start in about 5 minutes here. Carrie, hey. All right, guys, so here I go. I'm muting you, okay? Everybody's muted. So I can't hear you, but there is a chat button if you have anything that you need to say to me. You guys have options with your video. So if you like, you can enable your video. Down on the bottom, it is the one that over on the left, it probably says stop video now. If you change that to where you're starting, I can see you. It's certainly not necessary, but like that. And we'll give people a couple minutes to join here, guys, and we'll get started on some yoga this morning. Hope I have this camera set up right today. I think some of you guys had a little trouble seeing last time we did this. So if it's horrid, use that chat screen to let me know. Matt's back there. Here comes everybody. Good morning, Annette. Bear with me while I push on my buttons here. Hi, Diane. Thank you for letting me see you. Hi, Terry. Thank you for letting me see you too. All right, I just pinned myself on my screen, and that is scary. I have to undo that. All right, guys, here we go. Good morning. Thank you for being here. Let's see, Yoga with Bonnie through Parker Rec, session number 2. Wow, we're only like 2 weeks into this, and seems like a lifetime in some ways, doesn't it? So I thought, guys, we would just kind of plunge in this morning. Kind of what I have in mind, I've noticed with my own practice, you know, that usual idea of starting slow and ramping up and going down. I know it's not always kind of doing the job quite in the same way that it did. I'm finding a lot of times when I try to come to this mat, I'm coming here and I'm a little distracted and this and that and the other, maybe was watching the news or dealing with kids or whatever. So I thought today we kind of move right in from standing. We'll do some movement, get stretchy, that kind of stuff. And I think we'll do some downtime, you know, on the floor and on our backs towards the end of class today. So welcome. Again, my name is Bonnie. And we'll kind of go with a slow flow routine again today, kind of just try to get into some of the nooks and crannies of our bodies, kind of calm our nervous systems down a little bit. Yoga not only works on, you know, the very, very physical body stretching and a bit of strengthening and all of that kind of stuff, but it works in the subtle body, and it does a lot of work on our nervous system, kind of keeping us on a level plane, even when, you know, things are a little bit nuts out there. So that being said, guys, let's just plunge in here. We're going to start on our feet. You can have feet hips distance apart. That's kind of my preference. A little easier on the low back. If anybody wants to bring big toes together to touch, heels slightly spread, a little more traditional mountain pose there, that's fine too. Hands can come to the center of your chest. Another option, hands can relax downward by your hips. Close your eyes. And start to bring some awareness, guys, to how you're standing, how you're breathing. Moving out of your head for a little while here and really allowing yourself to bring some awareness into your body. Let's start at the bottom, okay? So let's lift the toes, spread the toes. Put the toes back down on the floor. And then really take your attention down into the base of your feet, the soles of your feet, and notice how you're standing here. How are you bearing your weight? Right? Do you feel like you're maybe leaning a little bit forward, a little back, off to one side or the other, more weight on the ball side of the foot, the inner side of the foot, more weight on the outside of the foot. Just check all that out and make the little adjustments to allow your feet to be very firm on the floor with a sense of equality, where you feel just, you know, just poised, just so, supported by your feet. We draw up slightly on the quadriceps. There's a lift in the kneecaps. Firms the legs. There's a gentle lift in the lower belly so that the stomach's not all, you know, just kind of sticking out, straining the low back. There's a light engagement that supports good positioning. Whether your hands are towards the hips or towards the heart. Take your attention up here towards the shoulders, collarbones. Collarbones themselves should be broad, right? A lot of us have a tendency, myself included, I'm a big offender of this, of taking the shoulders in and kind of closing that area off. Let your shoulders open, draw them back. Tops of the shoulders soft. And start to take a few very conscious breaths here. Big, full inhales through your nose. Let your chest fill, let your belly expand. Really nice, complete exhales, typically also through the nose, where the belly contracts and pulls in, the chest decompresses. And notice, as you begin to focus on breathing, quite often, very naturally, it begins to slow a little bit, becomes a little richer, becomes more of a focus, right? We notice that some of the spinning starts to move away and we start to slow down a little bit. We start to draw in. Those are all subtle signs that your nervous system is calming. That's that idea of working in the subtle body, okay? And so kind of retaining that sense of just being here, being present in this body, this time, this moment. We're going to start to do some movement here. And we're going to start pretty mellow, guys. Just some breath and movement to begin with, mostly arms, upper body. So as we breathe in, hands will move down to your hips if you're not there already. As we breathe in, we're going to reach the arms high up and over the head. Touch your palms together. With an exhale, hands drop down to the center of the chest. A little different here. Keep your elbows bent. We inhale. Open the elbows. I often call this cactus arms. We exhale. Forearms come back together to touch. We're going to inhale, arms high up and over the head. And exhale. Hands come back down towards the hips. Let's take that one more time. Just freeing up the upper body. Arms rise high as we breathe in. Exhale, hands draw down to the center of the chest. Inhale, cactus arms. The arms stay bent, the elbows open. Exhale, and like closing the cover of a book, the forearms close. Good, guys. Inhale, arms high over your head. And a little different this time as you exhale. Hands are going to clasp behind your low back. Right? Fingers interlace. And as we inhale, begin to stretch your knuckles down towards the floor. Arms straighten. Maybe they go straight. Maybe they only go straight-ish. If this is not good in your body, you can always take opposite hand to opposite elbow here. A couple breaths here. Good, guys. And then a gentle bend in your knees. And we're going to start to fold in here. As we exhale, think of drawing belly to thighs. Nose drops to the knees as the head becomes heavy. Arms can lift a little bit more. And kind of your last edge, pushing into the soles of your feet. You can take those legs a little bit straighter. And instead of thinking of straightening your legs, hyperextending your knees too much, instead think of lifting the sit bones so you really feel a nice stretch here through the back of the thighs. Head's heavy. Good, guys. We're going to exhale, begin to separate the arms. Body stays low. Hands will draw up your shins, pull your belly button towards your spine, lift halfway. Stay there, breath or two. Think long, from the tailbone to the crown of the head. Get an inch longer there. Good, guys. We'll exhale, fold back in. Bend your knees. Take a breath in and roll to standing. Meet me back up there at the top of your mat. All right, guys. A little different. We're going to inhale. Starts the same. Arms high over the head. Palms touch. Exhale. Hands draw down to the center of the chest. Good. Inhale. Cactus arms. Elbows stay bent. Arms open. Good. This time we're going to move to eagle arms. We exhale. Cross your right elbow underneath your left. Top where the arms make an X. If you can, wrap your forearms around each other. Palms touch. If that doesn't happen, back of the hands can touch. You can grab a thumb. You can also modify to what I call the hug version here. Just take your hands to your upper back. Fingertips touch lightly. And here, take a minute to feel that space in between your shoulder blades kind of expanding. Relax the top of your shoulders down away from your ears. They want to rise. Some rise here is natural. That's okay. But don't overdo it, right? And then same deal, guys. We're going to take this down. A little bend in your knees. And as we start to fold forward here, think elbows to solar plexus. Let your body go down a little more. Legs can straighten. Keep your elbows drawing in towards your chest, towards your belly. And just feel that space in your upper back between your shoulder blades expanding. And take a couple of really nice full breaths into there. Use that movement of the breath in the upper back to create an additional layer of opening, right? Good, guys. Unwind your arms. Keep your bodies low. Again, soften your knees, belly button to spine. Take an inhale, roll to standing. Release. Arms high. Good, guys. Meet me up there. Grab your left wrist. Take a little step out with your right foot. Press firm into your left foot, and with an exhale, lean your upper body to the right. Start with the hips square, right? So notice my hips haven't shifted here, right? Couple breaths there, just peeling open through the waistline, through the rib cage. Good. Then if everything feels okay for your last couple breaths, let your hips drift to the left, creating more of a C shape, that crescent moon shape in your side body. Breath or two there, or maybe 10, right? Depends how fast you breathe. Good. We'll inhale. Back to center, let the hands go. Swing them down to the sides. You stepped your feet pretty wide like I did. Step back to hips distance or toes together. Ooh, pause for a minute there. Can you guys feel the difference in the two sides of the body? I sure can at this point, right? Observing what we've done, big piece of this practice. Let's take all that to the other side, okay? So, starting with breath and movement. Arms high up and over the head. Palms touch. Exhale, hands draw down the center of your chest. Good, guys. Inhale to those cactus arms, elbows bend and be open. Nice. Exhale, this time left elbow under the right. Wrap the forearms or take your hug alternative. Coming to eagle arms. Little lift in the elbows, little drop in the shoulders. If you've got those forearms pressed together, really press them. Feel that space in your upper back, what's going on, shoulder blades, etc., etc. Then a little bend in your knees, and we take it down, guys. Start by curling in on yourself. Elbows pull towards your solar plexus. The body just starts to descend. When you get down there, take a couple breaths. Drawing elbows in. Pushing forearms together.
using the power of the breath into the upper back to just create that sense of spaciousness between the shoulder blades. Good, guys. And then again, body stays low. Unwind your arms, a little bend in your knees. Roll to standing. Arms high. It's time to grab your your right wrist. Left foot steps out to the side a bit. Upper body leans to the left for that nice lateral stretch. You should really feel, like I can feel here from the top of my hip all the way up into my armpit, right? With waistline, intercostal muscles around the rib cage. Maybe that's plenty. If you want to bring a little opening into the outer hip and it's okay in your back for your last couple of breaths, let your hips drift a little bit more to the right. And then perhaps start to feel something going on through the outer edge of the hip. Nice. Good, guys. Let's inhale. Come on back to center. Arms will drop. Going to move you into a flow. So if you need to reposition on your mat, now's the time to do that. And here we go. It's not going to be crazy. Again, I'm not your power yoga teacher. But let's incorporate some standing poses and kind of continue to work in some opening of the upper body. It's an area we hold on to: stress, tension, anxiety, that stuff. So from your mountain pose here, guys, we'll start with a couple half salutations. Goes like this. As we breathe in, arms lift high up and over the head. With an exhale, arms sweep wide. Lead with your chest and fold, knees bend where they need to bend. Hands to your shins. Breath in, we lift, we lengthen the body. With an exhale, we fold back down. Good, guys, all the way up. On your inhale, arms reach high up and over the head. We're going to do 2 more of those. Move with your breath. Exhale and fold. Hands to shins, lift, lengthen, halfway. Exhale and fold. Good, guys. Once more. Inhale. Arms high. Exhale up. Arms sweep wide. Lead with the chest and fold. Lift. Lengthen on an in-breath. Fold with your out-breath. Good, guys. Inhale. Arms high. And exhale. Mountain pose. Hands to heart, hands to hips. Your choice. Okay, we're going to move with this one. We're going to move into some standing poses, kind of incorporating a little bit of interesting upper body movement. So these are going to be, some classic warriors, triangles, that kind of stuff. But we'll do a little bit of creative modification with the upper body. Okay? Follow as best you can here. Let's inhale. Arms high again. We start the same. Good, guys. Exhale. Lead with your chest. And fold. Lift. Lengthen with an in-breath. Fold with an out-breath. Good. Right foot's going to step back here, guys. Your heel drops to the ground. Before you come up, check positioning. Heel of the front foot lines up with arch of the back foot. Legs as wide as you're comfortable with. And we're going to inhale. Arms up and over the head here. Okay. This is warrior 1, right? So I'm not super workshop-y or anything, but we're going to play this like this. We're going to bend elbows to cactus arms. And as we bend those elbows, try to move this right hip just a touch further forward. Good, guys. And then inhale, arms high. Good. Exhale. Lean your bodies forward. Hands reach back towards the hips. Call this flying warrior. Good. And then we inhale, arms high. Okay, exhale, cactus arms. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, lean forward with your torso and fly. Legs are steady here. One more, guys. Inhale, high. Cactus arms. Right hip slightly draws forward. Good, guys. Inhale, arms high. Beautiful. Last time. Hands reach back by the hips. Hold it a breath or two. Reach through your fingertips. Reach through your chest. Let that left hip soften a bit as it bears some weight here. Good. We'll inhale, arms high. Good, guys. Exhale, hands to your mat. Come off that right heel. Drop your knee to the ground. Step to table. Couple cats and cows. Inhale, head, sit bones lift. Exhale, and round. Belly button to spine, head to tailbone. Couple more times. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. One more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Good, guys. Come to neutral here. Hands firm. Reach your right leg behind you. If you can, reach your left arm in front of you. Couple breaths here. Nice. Drop knee, drop hand, tuck toes, lift knees and hips. Come on into a downward facing dog here. Body's an upside down V. Hands are firm, sit bones lifted. Little movement, just fine, guys. Go ahead and pedal out your feet as you like. Dropping one heel, then the other heel to the floor. Just stretching out hamstrings, whatever you're feeling there. It might be more in your calves or Achilles. Nice. Cool. We'll still that movement. And a little flow. Inhale to your plank, top of a push-up. Exhale. You can take knees or stay off the knees. Drop your chest. And inhale, your back bend, right? We have options. Sphinx, you're on your forearms. Cobra, hands by the sides. Up dog, just your hands and the tops of the feet touch the mat. Anyone that you want there, guys. Nice. With your exhale, drop your chest, tuck your toes, take your hips back towards your heels, and lift knees. You're back in your downward facing dog. Couple breaths there. Good, guys. Let's take a look forward between the hands. And with your exhale, walk, step, jump to the top of the mat. Take a breath in, lift, and lengthen. Exhale, and fold. Good. With your inhale, arms sweep high, up and over your head. And exhale, Tadasana, mountain pose. Good, guys. Okay, right to the other side, same deal. Okay, inhale, arms high, up and over the head. Exhale, and fold. Hands to shins, lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold back down. Left foot steps back. Ground your heel. Set up your firm foundation, warrior one legs. And with your inhale, arms high, up and over the head. All right, little movement here. Same thing, guys. Bend your elbows. Draw the left hip forward a bit as you do that. Good. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, hands sweep to the hips, torso leans forward and fly. Good. Again. Inhale, high. Exhale, elbows bend. Left hip drawer forward. Good. Inhale, arms high. And exhale. Hands sweep back by the hips. One more. Inhale, high. Exhale. Cactus arms. Good, guys. Inhale, high. And one more time. Come down and fly. This time, hold it a breath or two. That weight settling into that left leg creates a little bit of softening quite often through the hip. Beautiful, guys. Nice. With our inhale, let's release. We'll lift the arms high over the head before dropping. Hands to the ground. Come off your left heel. Drop your left knee. Step to table. Cats and cows. Inhale. Head, sit bones lift. Exhale. And round. Couple more. Inhale. Flexion. Exhale. Extension. Good, guys. One more time. End with your cat. Rounded back. Come to a neutral spine. Hopefully I'm getting the right side here. Left arm reaches. Right leg reaches. Couple breaths there. Good. We'll put hand and knee back to the floor. Tuck the toes. Lift knees and hips. You're in your downward facing dog. Nice. From there, we flow. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down. Inhale, cobra, sphinx, up dog. Couple breaths. Keep yourself long, right? From the tips of your toes to the crown of your head. Find that extra inch that hides in your body. Good, guys. With your exhale, drop chest, top toes, your style. Make your way back. Downward facing dog. Nice, guys. Okay. With an exhale, walk, step, jump. Top of the mat, and we'll be in a forward fold. We'll take an inhale there, lift, lengthen your body. Exhale, fold back down. Good, guys. Inhale, roll, sweep to standing, arms high. Exhale. Mountain pose, hands to hips, hands to heart. Breath or two there. I'm going to see what time it is. I have a tendency to really go on here. Okie dokie. We're going to take another standing set, guys. Same idea, a couple different moves. We'll inhale, arms reach high. Exhale and fold. Inhale, lift, lengthen. Exhale and fold. Good, guys. This time, step back with your left foot. And as you inhale, warrior two this time. So, arms are front to back. Hips are shifted to face more towards the long side of the mat, right? Don't let your knee drop over to the left here. Keep it moving out to the right. And a little movement here goes like this. We breathe in, front leg straightens, hands draw to the chest. And as we exhale, bend your front knee. Open back to your warrior two. Good, guys. Again, front leg straightens, hands to chest. Exhale, back to warrior two. One more. Draw in, front leg straight. Beautiful. Back to warrior two. Let's meet there. Your right palm will flip to the ceiling. Left hand to your thigh or behind your low back. Stay deep in this lunge and reach. Right arm towards the wall and back of you. Breathe. Good. Inhale. Release to warrior two. One more, guys. Right elbow drops to your thigh. Left arm reaches to the ceiling to begin with. Drop down through that left hip. And if it's okay in your body, with an exhale, left arm reaches in front of you, kind of completing one long line from your left ankle to your fingertips. That's side angle pose. Good, guys. On your inhale, come back to warrior two. With your exhale, hands down either side of your foot, drop your left knee. You're in low lunge, right? Hands move inside your right foot. This is a lizard pose. So we line up 10 fingers and 5 toes. Your left knee moves as far back as you can comfortably go there without straining yourself. Right knee draws in towards your shoulder. Breath or two here. If this is super mild, if you're not feeling much, it's time to go down, right? If you've got more room, you can start to bend your elbows, dropping towards the forearms. Maybe it's just a touch of a bend. Maybe it's a deeper bend. Maybe you're all the way there. Don't force it. Breath or two there. And then hitting a little different spot here. We're going to open this right knee out to the side. I see I'm blocking my knee. But basically, guys, flex your right foot so your ankle's protected. Begin to roll towards the outer edge of that right foot. Your knee starts to open out and away from your body. Maybe you needed to lift back up. Maybe you stay low. Good. From there, guys, we have some options. If you want to add a little twist into this, if you're down, we got to come back up to straight arms. You want to add the twist. You can take your right hand up inside that right thigh. Kind of begin to look out over your shoulder. A little gentle pressure there with the hand. Maybe you stay there, or you can also release that right arm back behind you. Beautiful, guys. Nice. Wherever we found ourselves, let's release. Arm sweeps back around, foot scoots to the middle of the hands, and just a little counter pose. Drop your hips back towards your right heel here, or sorry, left heel, straightening your leg. Breathe into that a couple more times. Nice. And then rebend your front knee. Tuck your back toe, lift your knee. Plant your hands firm. If you're still feeling perky, step back. Downward facing dog. We'll inhale, come to plank. And exhale, guys, bellies. Reach your hands back towards either side of the hips. Alternatively, you can interlace your hands behind your low back. And exhale everything. With an inhale, as you breathe in, lift
your legs, your thighs, your arms, your chest, your head. Any or all of the above. That's Shalabhasana, locust pose. Nice, guys. With an exhale, come on now. Couple breaths on the mat. Nice. Round 2. Bend your knees. We're not going to catch the feet, okay? Exhale all the breath. And with an inhale, lift bent legs, chest, head, shoulders, whatever lifts. Good, guys. Exhale, come down, breath or 2 on the mat. Nice. And then we'll draw hands to either side of the shoulders. Push up through table, stay there, or tuck the knees and toes, come into your down dog. Good. And with an exhale, walk, step, hop to the top of your mat. We'll meet in a forward fold. Take an inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, float back down. Good, guys. Inhale, roll and sweep standing, arms high over the head. And we're heading to the other side. Exhale and fold. Lift, lengthen on an inhale. Refold with your exhale. And right foot will step back. Ground your heel. And with an inhale, up you go. It's warrior 2 again, guys. Arms front to back, hips to the long side of the mat. Nice. And our movement. As we breathe in, front leg straightens, hands to heart. Good. Exhale. Open back to warrior 2. A couple more times. Inhale, front leg straight, hand to heart. Exhale, warrior 2. Good. You got one more of those. Move with your breath, always. Exhale and open. We'll meet warrior 2. Left palm to the ceiling, right hand finds your thigh or scoops behind the low back. Your lunge moves deeper as your left arm reaches to the wall in back of you. Peaceful warrior. Breath or 2 there. Again, really breathe into these muscles around your rib cage. Good, guys. Inhale. It's warrior 2. Elbow to thigh. Right arm reaches to the ceiling. And if it's okay in your shoulder, finish it up. Right arm reaching out in front of you. Long line from your ankle all the way out through your fingertips. Beautiful, guys. We'll release. Inhale up, warrior 2. With your exhale, hands down either side of your foot. Drop to your right knee. Not step back, sorry. You're in low lunge on the left. Line up, 10 fingers, 5 toes. Maybe move that right knee back a touch. Your left knee should not be in front of your ankle, by the way. Watch that. If this is mild, maybe we start to go a little bit lower. Again, don't force, right? But if you do have the room, we start to bend the elbows, lowering down towards forearms. For this first piece, left knee continues to draw in towards your shoulder. Breathe. And then a little different release for the lower body, guys. You begin to roll to the outer edge of your left foot, flexing your ankle, protects your ankle. The left knee moves out and away from the body. May need to come up to straight arms there. And this may be plenty,
perhaps you stay here. If you do want to add on and move towards the twist, your left hand moves up inside the left thigh. Sorry, I'm facing away from you all of a sudden. And perhaps we release the arm and reach it in back of us. Nice, guys. Rolling back to the sole of your foot, scoot your foot between your hands, straighten out that left leg, your body's long, reaching over the left thigh, just a little counter pose there, pull back through that left hip. Beautiful, guys. And then bend your front knee, plant your hands firm, tuck your back toe, lift your knee, step on back, downward facing dog. Nice. Inhale, come on up to plank. Exhale, and come down. Good, guys. One more back bend. Either of those first two that we did, Shalabhasana, arms and legs long, maybe clasp, maybe bend the legs. Exhale all your breath. And with an inhale, up we go. Good, guys. Let it go. Make a little pillow out of your hands. You can rest your forehead, rest a cheek. Couple breaths there on the mat. Good. And then hands. See where I'm at here. We'll move to either side of the chest. Push up through tabletop. Tuck ankles behind you. Come on to seated here, guys. Reach. Legs out in front of you. So feet are flexed, toes are wide. Hands supported on either side of your hips. They support a nice lengthening in your torso. Good. Let's get stretchy here. I'm going to bend the right knee. Pull the right knee into the chest. Arms wrap around your right leg. Use that to sit up even taller. Good. And then placing the sole of the right foot inside your left thigh. It's kind of like tree pose on the ground. As we breathe in, arms reach high, up and over the head. Good, guys. As we exhale, keep your body long as you begin to lean forward over that left thigh. Couple breaths here. Each time you breathe in, think of extending longer from your tailbone to the crown of the head. And each time you breathe out, let go. Nice. Take a breath in and lift. A little different one, guys. We're going to reposition the sole of the right foot outside your left knee. Take a breath in. Left arm reaches high towards the ceiling. And with an exhale, we're going to twist to the right here. Options, you can wrap your left elbow around your right thigh. Maybe you take the back of the left arm to the right thigh. Breath or two there. We'll inhale, come on back around. Check this one out, guys. Now, your right knee drops on top of the left knee, so you can't see it here, but my left heel's up, or my right heel's up by my left hip. Okay, this one's gonna come forward again. As we breathe in, arms high up and over the head. Careful, okay? Oh my goodness. As you breathe out, start to fall forward. You guys feel that? It feels completely different in my body, right? We've moved the leg so that instead of being out there, it's over here. Now I get a chance to really stretch that outer hamstring muscle. The stuff on the outer edge of the calf, a very unique stretch, right? Then we got an option for a twist here too, guys. If you like, your right hand can hold on to your foot, left foot can hold on to your ankle, come up onto your shin. Body lifts a bit. Oh, and that left arm expands behind us. I dug in my garden yesterday, so I'm feeling this more than I do many days today, right? Come on back to center if you twisted, guys. Inhale, sit up. Exhale, let that right leg go. You're back in staff pose. Set there. Maybe notice the differences in the two sides of the body as you are between sides. And then let's even it out. Left knee comes in, wrap your arms around. Sit up tall. Find that inch. And then repositioning so that solely your left foot is inside the right thigh. Your knee drops out to the side. As you breathe in, reach your arms over the head. Use the reach of the arms to extend your spine. And with an exhale, lean forward. Instead of thinking about straightening the leg here, think about lengthening your body. This is not just about the leg, it's about the whole back body. We'll inhale, release, sitting up. Our first twist, sole of the left foot positions outside your right knee. As we breathe in, right arm reaches high towards the ceiling. And as we exhale, this time we spiral to the left, guys. Same options. You can wrap the elbow around the knee or take the back of the arm to the thigh. Either of those will work. We'll inhale, release, drawing back through center. It's a little bit different stretch. We're going to drop the left knee on top of the right knee. Your right foot's flexed, right heel or left heel towards right hip. Take a breath in. Arms reach high over the head. And again, with an exhale. Oh my goodness, fold forward. Feel this, right? This practice of yoga really asks us to observe what we're doing as we go through these various shapes and positions and poses in our bodies. Take a minute to really notice how significantly different this guy feels than the last one did. And then if you're wanting the twist here, left hand grabs the outside of the right foot. It can shift up to ankle. I take mine to my shin because I like to go a little more upright. And right arm reaches back behind us. Good. Release. Come back to center. Release that left leg. We're back in staff pose. And a little bend in the knee here, guys. Might need to scoot forward a touch. Get yourself situated on your mat. We're eventually going to be hitting our backs here. But first, hold on to the back of your thighs. Lift as you can your feet up and off the mat. Legs can stay back, right? This is a modified boat pose. Think of reaching through the center of your chest, fronts of the shoulders draw back. If you like, release your hands. And then just a little movement here, guys. We cross right ankle over left. Exhale, pull in. And then with an inhale, arms and legs can reach. Ooh. And then left ankle over right. Pull in. Arms and legs reach. Couple more right over left. Pull in. Good guys, inhale and reach. Last one. Left over right, pull in. Good guys, inhale, reach. Breathe. Drop soles of the feet to the floor. And with an exhale, let's start to find our way down to our backs here, guys. Again, checking the time, not my messages. Good. And here we go. Soles of the feet on the ground. Going to take a couple different versions. We're going to take 3 bridge poses, a couple different arm positions, right? Soles of the feet are hips distance apart, somewhere between 4, maybe even 8 to 12 inches away from your buns. Feel your way into what's okay with your back here, okay? Get firm, get equal on your feet like you did when we started in mountain pose. And with an inhale, lift your hips. Maybe you go low, maybe you go medium, maybe you're really cranking it up today, right? Listen to your body. And then first arm position, very lengthening for the spine. Reach the arms up and over the head. And just have a few breaths there. Any of this that does not feel right, listen to your body and modify as needed. Right? Good guys. We'll release. Exhale, arms draw down. Go ahead and roll your spine down. Resituate as you need to. Okay. Legs stay the same for this next one. Arms bend. Your palms face each other on either side of the chest. And then again, press into the soles of the feet. Lift the hips. Now, add on. Push into the back of your arms. Push down through your elbow. Push down through the back of your arm. Push down all the way up to the shoulders. And feel that elevation of the chest start to happen as you really push down. Breathe into that. These are subtly different, but they're different, right? They work a little bit different areas of the body. Good. We'll release. Exhale, roll down. Arms release. Begin, this will be our last bridge pose. So begin, palms face down towards either side of your hips. Again, firm feet, strong legs, push into the soles of the feet, elevating the hips. And then if you have the room, guys, the classic expression of bridge pose, the fingers interlace under the low back. The upper arms kind of walk in underneath the body. And we push down here all the way from the shoulder down to the hand. As we elevate the hips, we also elevate the chest. That's your traditional bridge pose. Good, guys. And we'll let go. Releasing the hands, rolling down. And take the soles of the feet together. Knees open out to the side. If the low back feels a bit crunchy, put a little tuck in the tailbone, lift your buns up off the floor. And then let everything settle back down. This bound angle pose, I talked about this when we did this last week. It's very neutralizing to the spine, right? So we were just doing some back bends. We tend to do more forward fold kind of stuff when we're moving towards our final moments of our practice. And this little time that we spend in between neutralizing ensures a healthy transition. Good, guys. We'll take the hands to the thighs. Use your hands to close your legs together. Nice. We're going to reach left leg long on the floor. We're going to bring our right knee into our chest. Give it a nice squeeze. Take an exhale. Lift your head, your shoulders up off the mat. Squeeze yourself more deeply, little ball syndrome towards that right knee. And then release head and shoulders, move back to the floor. Left arm is going to reach out to the left side. And with a bent leg, guys, drop your right leg open to the right. Little stretch for the inner thigh. If you're like me and your left hip really wanted to pop off the floor here, really encourage that left side to ground so that we're not rolling to the right. Good. And take a breath in. Knee draws back to center. We're going to switch sides here. Right arm reaches out to the side, palm to ceiling. With an exhale, use your left hand to guide your leg across the body to the left. It's a reclined twist. Good, guys. On your inhale, right knee pulls back to chest. We're going to interlace the hands behind the right thigh, extend. Right leg up to ceiling, your right foot is flexed. We can stay right here. If you have more flexibility, you can certainly reach up and grab hold of the back of your calf, your ankle. Maybe you get your foot there, guys. Right? Beautiful. And we'll release. Right knee bends, draw it into the chest. Bring, moan, groan, the left knee in with it. Got both knees to chest. Rock around a little bit here, left to right, front to back. Little circles. Just massaging out some of those pressure points on the back body. And then reach right leg out long. Draw your left knee more deeply in. And with an exhale, lift head, shoulders, little ball concept. See if you can actually touch your nose to your knee. Releasing head and shoulders. Come back to the mat. Right arm reaches out to the side. Keep the leg bent. Left leg stays bent. And as you exhale, open it out to the left side. Stretching out through the inner thigh, up into the groin. Again, if you find, like I am, I'm kind of rolling to the left here as my leg opens. Really encourage that right side to stay heavy and grounded. Good. Nice, guys. Moving towards our twist, we'll inhale. Left knee draws back into the chest. Left arm reaches out to the side, and as you exhale, right hand helps the body, or helps the leg draw across the body to the right for your reclined twist on that side. And guys, on your inhale, knee draws back to center, give it a squeeze in. Before interlacing the hands behind the left thigh, extending your left leg up towards the ceiling. Keep a softness to that left knee. Again, you can reposition your hands up to the calf, up to the toe, wherever that goes for you. Nice. And then we'll bend. Left knee comes into the chest. Right knee comes into the chest, meeting it as well. And again, a little movement here. Just very soothing, right? They can be circles. Rock front to back, rock side to side. Just that little act of creating some pressure on the back body. Stimulate some blood flow back there. Help a little stiffness of the aches and pains. Good, guys. Last pose is yours. I often end my classes with what I refer to as yogi's choice, right? What do you need that we didn't do today? Maybe it's a shoulder stand. Maybe legs up the wall. Legs up the wall. Awesome pose, guys. Your hips stay on the floor. Your legs reach up towards the ceiling. If you have a wall conveniently located, it's wonderful to let them rest right on the wall. Your hands can be by your hips. You can make a little pillow for your sacrum, for your tailbone. Maybe you want a happy baby. Maybe you want to do a headstand, a handstand, a full wheel. Basic idea is what your body needs, what you need today that we didn't do. Take a minute here to feel complete, to feel satisfied. Thanks, guys. And let's start to make our way down from wherever you found yourself. Find a comfortable reclined position. Shavasana. We're flat on our backs. Feet about hips distance apart, toes just dropped out to the corners of the mat. Hands can be on the belly to stay in tune to the breath. Maybe hands open out from the sides of the hips with the palms facing towards the ceiling. If it's uncomfortable to recline on your back, move to your side, move to seated. The whole idea behind this last pose that we find ourselves in is to give ourselves a chance to let the practice take hold. The moving, the stretching, the physical things that you have done over the last 45, 50 minutes, they begin to create changes within your physical body, right? And just like we heal primarily when we sleep, that's one of the ideas behind this final resting pose in yoga, is we give ourselves a few minutes of downtime to kind of get out of our own way and let whatever we've begun to create in our bodies do the work that it knows how to do. So, feel free to spend as much time in your final resting pose as you choose. Closing our class today, I would like to thank each of you for joining me this morning. Again, thank the town of Parker for facilitating the ability to still have a sense of community in these odd days that we're in. And I hope that you all have a wonderful rest of your day. And hey, maybe get out there and enjoy a little bit of this before I hear it's supposed to snow again tomorrow, right? So happy April 1st, guys. Thanks for joining me. Namaste.